Sanibonani, Masosha, igama lami, Dr. Dogozo Nomaswazi, to share a bit about myself and to encourage you during this difficult time globally. It's like not just us, the whole world is being affected by this. So I do understand that it won't only affect our health physically, but it's going to affect our health. This phase can actually trigger depression, anxiety, because if you were feeling like something wrong with you for feeling the way you feel, just know all of us are feeling awful at this point. So Unbreakable Souls was that I suffered from a broken heart at the age of 29. I lost my marriage and I got divorced, and then it really, really affected me, you know, in many areas of my life. So sharing my journey, what happened was, I won't share what happened in my marriage. I'll just share with the life after divorce, because I always feel it's no use telling me what I went through, but it will be of use to tell you how I overcame my pain. And it's the pain I underestimated. Let me just say that for starters. I left my ex-husband, and it was the right decision. I still my ex-husband, and it was the right decision. I still feel it's the right decision. However, I did not anticipate the nitty-gritties of what life after divorce is. Like, I was not prepared, like, at all. And I don't even think my family kind of knew how it will unfold. But all they knew and what I knew was I'm going to have a good life, right? Variety. I mean, I can take care of myself. I can take care of my son. And like for me, so it was more like, so I mean, how bad can it be, honestly? Like, I just need to leave him, change towns, and then voila, happily ever after. But hey, now, it wasn't really happily ever after. Now, looking back, actually, it was a mess. It was 8 years ago. I moved. Okay, so I think the first thing I'd say, what I never anticipated was I'm going to miss him. Oh, yes, I did. Because what I didn't realize is that my marriage was not 100% bad, like 100%, no. We had our differences and we had our good things, but there were good things. It doesn't boost. I'll make an example. In terms of finances, he really helped me. So I realized I look at what I achieved when I was with him in the 2-3 years, and things I've had now on my own ages later. I'm so embarrassed. But anyway, he really helped me on that aspect. And not just that, and other things in Jamie. Like, when I moved back, I realized with your flip, I'm on my own. Literally, like, meaning ingane kumele ngiyifunele isikole ngedwa. I must make decisions about my life ngedwa, and like totally everything I must do it on my own. My God, my brain could not. For I don't even know how to explain it, but flip, it took me forever for my brain to align and go say, Bondogo, so now you are on your own. Akaseko, you know. And people, if ubajena leyondo, they look at you like konte wrong gawe. So if you get those feelings, there is nothing wrong. You don't marry a person and you marry a person because you see a potential if you're building a life together. And of course you do build it together, and it just somehow things just don't make out. So after eventually my brain kind of like settled, I just realized it's okay. I can't do this. I'm on my own. I can't do this on my own. I need some sort of support system, honestly. I just had to be true to myself. Linda was strong. And Linda recite some verse and motivational quotes every day. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It works up to a certain extent. But there comes a point where you have to be true to yourself and be like, okay, I am not coping. I reached that point. And when I reached that point, I started going for psychologists for therapy. Kind of like helped me up to a certain extent. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm just not there yet. Because I think a part of me wanted to just close my eyes, wake up, pain is gone. But I tell you what, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes some time. So one thing I would advise is like be easy on yourself. Like be really easy. Because the psychologist saying from this one was that life is going to happen. You're dealing with the pain of divorce, but it doesn't mean that especially when I'm a psychologist, okay, she important, look at her. Let me just wait. The parents are not gonna die, she's not gonna go into when she gets into a new relationship, it's just gonna go smooth now. Like, look at her. Life happens, okay? You're still gonna get hurt, you're still gonna get conflicts with people. So you kind of like have to have a coping mechanism to deal with the pain in the past and to deal with the pain that you deal with every day and the one that's coming. I hope you get what I mean. So life will still happen, life will still continue, but you should be building yourself daily to cope with the pain. I'll make an example. Someone who's got cancer. Someone with cancer, they feel the pain, they go through chemo, but they still need to leave. So I taught myself, Leon, okay, basically, I just need to leave, still go for my dreams, but still concurrently do it together. So what I did personally to guide someone, I hope it helps them, I built a routine. So I had a routine. On Mondays I do this. On Monday I take my son for car rides after work. Tuesday we rest. Wednesday we go to church. Thursday maybe we go dining, like a routine church. And then I realized because I had too much time in my hands, I enrolled, I studied. So it kind of helped me to get my feet and cope, And eventually, other thing I did was I also decided to discover my purpose, I did feel life gave me ups early in life. I was a doctor at age of 22. I had a car, your ideal successful black woman. In my 20s, I was that woman. But I felt like I kind of like not focused on what God called me for, So I decided to discover myself and to discover my calling. So personally as well, because then I got to spend time with God, and eventually I discovered I like writing and I like empowering other people. I am a good listener, I listen a lot. So Unbreakable, what I do is I listen to you. I always say I won't promise to solve your problems, but I promise you one thing: I can listen to you. I can be empathetic. I can understand and feel your pain, because I know how hard it is to get someone who can listen and be empathetic. People are always telling you to be strong, but some days you just don't want to be strong. Some days you just want to cry. So I become that friend. So Unbreakable Souls, we are your friend. We offer 3 sessions for free where we support and guide you. And if we can't help in those 3, we refer you to our experts. We do have a psychologist, a psychiatrist on board. And what we learned as well is that when you're brokenhearted, it affects a lot. So don't focus on just getting psychotherapy from a psychologist, but your mind, your soul, so you need to go to church. Your body, you need to go to gym. You need to be Caesar, because I gained weight after divorce because I wanted to care of my body. My finances, I acquired bad habits as well. So at some point I was like dealing with the pain of a divorce. Now dealing issue going in, I reached that point as well. It's okay. Let me get someone to help me. I felt good when it's your lowest place, at a place of having a broken heart. That's the time where you must be clear on things. Like be clear. Let me go look for someone to help me. Be clear to identify emotions. Because me personally, I used to struggle with identifying emotions, so it really impacted on my relationship that I tried to have after a divorce as well. Because I was just like, if where I miss my husband, and if bad things happen, I would be like, discouraging myself for like, oh, you're saying this to me because me, I'm a divorcee. Anyways, because I got divorced, because me, I'm a failure anyway. Even my husband could not stand me. That's why he's, like, I used to just go off ramp and then like, oh, drown in sorrow. My God, open a pity party, call friends, and oh Lord, I feel sorry for my friends. But anyway, eventually, I would say, I must be able to identify emotion. I must be able to identify what's my need. Can I just deal with namhlanje? And that has nothing to do with my divorce and da 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 da, So basically, in a nutshell, what I was trying to explain to you was that don't allow the pain you're enduring now of what's happening globally in terms of COVID to trigger emotions in your past. What happened in your past is not linked to what's happening now. So find ways of dealing with the current without mixing it with the past.